Right, you lot, buckle up because today we're about to embark on a pilgrimage to the hallowed grounds of automotive excellence. Forget your everyday runabouts. We're talking about the creme de la creme, the top 10 most beautiful, most outrageously flashy supercars ever to grace tarmac. Get ready to feast your eyes on these mechanical masterpieces, machines that are less about transportation and more about making a statement. We're talking heart-stopping speed, head-turning looks, and enough horsepower to shame a small country. So grab your drool cloths and get ready to be amazed because this, my friends, is going to be epic. First up, we've got the Ferrari LaFerrari. Now, I know what you're thinking, another day, another Ferrari, but hold your horses, because this isn't just some prancing pony, this is a hybrid hypercar with teeth. Tech expert, the LaFerrari combines a screaming V12 engine with an electric motor for a combined output that'll make your hair stand on end. We're talking nearly 1,000 horsepower, enough to launch this Italian stallion from 0 to 60 faster than you can say Mamma Mia. But it's not just about brute force. Oh no, the LaFerrari is a masterpiece of design, with curves in all the right places and an aerodynamic profile that'd make a fighter jet jealous. Tech expert, and the sound, let's just say, it's the kind of sound that'll make your spine tingle and your neighbors file noise complaints. This, my friends, is what happens when you combine Italian flair with cutting-edge technology. Bellissimo! Next up, we have a car that needs no introduction. A car that's as subtle as a brick through a window. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Lamborghini Aventador race car driver. This, my friends, is what happens when you take a bull by the horns and give it an engine. The Aventador is all about aggression, with its sharp angles, low-slung profile, and a roar that'll wake the dead. Under the hood, you'll find a naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces a symphony of power, enough to propel this beast to a top speed that'll make your eyes water. But the Aventador isn't just about going fast in a straight line. Oh no, this bull can handle corners too, thanks to its advanced suspension and all-wheel drive system, race car driver. So if you're looking for a car that's guaranteed to turn heads and set pulses racing, look no further than the Lamborghini Aventador. Now prepare to enter the future of supercars with the McLaren P1. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling testament to British engineering at its finest. Tech expert, the P1 is a hybrid hypercar that looks like it drove straight out of a science fiction film. Its sleek aerodynamic design is not just for show, it's functional, helping the P1 stick to the road like glue. And speaking of sticking to the road, this thing is fitted with more wings and spoilers than an aircraft carrier, all designed to keep it planted at speeds that would make a cheetah blush. Underneath that futuristic body lies a twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with an electric motor, producing a combined output that'll make your head spin faster than a carousel. Tech expert. The McLaren P1 is a technological masterpiece, a car that pushes the boundaries of what's possible. It's fast, it's agile, and it looks like it belongs on another planet. If there's one car on this list that screams, "Look at me," it's the Bugatti Chiron. This is a car for those who consider $1 million pocket change, a car that redefines the term opulence.
The Chiron is the successor to the legendary Veyron, and it takes everything to the extreme. We're talking about a 16-cylinder engine that produces an absurd amount of power, enough to propel this land yacht to speeds that are frankly irresponsible. But the Chiron isn't just about speed, it's about luxury too. Step inside the cabin and you'll be greeted by more leather and carbon fiber than you can shake a stick at.
This is a car for those who want the absolute best of the best, a car that's as much a status symbol as it is a means of transportation. Celebrities love it, billionaires crave it, and petrol heads drool over it. The Bugatti Chiron, in a word, is excessive, but that's precisely why we love it. Now let's take a step back from the outlandish and appreciate the understated elegance of the Aston Martin DB11. This is a car that oozes sophistication, a car that James Bond himself would be proud to drive.
The DB11 is a grand tourer in the truest sense of the word. Its design is both classic and modern, with flowing lines and a muscular stance that commands attention. Under the hood, you'll find a choice of either a powerful V8 or a sonorous V12 engine, both capable of delivering exhilarating performance. But the DB11 isn't about brute force, it's about a refined driving experience. It's about cruising along scenic roads, the wind in your hair, and the sound of that engine purring like a contented cat.
The Aston Martin DB11 is a car for those who appreciate the finer things in life, a car that's as much a work of art as it is a machine. Next up, we have a car that proves that hybrids can be just as exciting as their gas-guzzling counterparts. Get ready for the Porsche 918 Spider.
This German masterpiece is a technological marvel combining a high-revving V8 engine with not one, but two electric motors. The result is a car that can go from 0 to 60 faster than you can say Porsche, while still being able to sip fuel like a Prius on a diet. But the 918 Spider isn't just about efficiency, it's about performance too. This car can handle like it's on rails, thanks to its advanced aerodynamics and all-wheel drive system. And let's not forget about those looks. The 918 Spider is a head-turner, with its low-slung profile, aggressive lines, and a removable roof panel that lets you enjoy the open air.
This is a car that can do it all, a car that's as comfortable on the track as it is on the open road. I'm talking about the Koenigsegg Agera RS, a car that's obsessed with speed, race car driver. This Swedish hypercar is the brainchild of Christian von Koenigsegg, a man who clearly has a need for speed that borders on the unhealthy, and the Agera RS is his masterpiece. Race car driver, underneath that aerodynamically sculpted body lies a 5-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces an outrageous amount of power. We're talking 4 figures of horsepower, enough to propel this beast to speeds that'll make your stomach churn. Race car driver. In fact, the Agera RS holds multiple speed records, including the fastest 0 to 400 to 0 kilometers per hour time ever recorded. So, if you're the kind of person who enjoys tempting fate at breakneck speeds, the Agera RS is the car for you. Race car driver, just be sure to pack a spare pair of underwear. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the finer things in life, shall we? I'm talking about the Pagani Huayra, a car that's more than just a machine, it's a work of art.
This Italian exotic is the brainchild of Horacio Pagani, a man who clearly has a passion for both cars and beauty, and the Huayra is a reflection of that passion. Every inch of this car has been crafted with meticulous attention to detail, from its flowing lines to its exquisitely crafted interior.
But the Huayra isn't just about looks, it's about performance too. Underneath that beautiful body lies a 6-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine sourced from Mercedes-AMG. The Huayra is a car that stimulates all the senses, a car that's as beautiful to look at as it is to drive. Right, let's talk about a car that's less about speed and more about arriving in style. I'm talking about the Rolls-Royce Wraith, the epitome of luxury and opulence.
This is a car for those who want to be driven, not to drive. It's a car for those who appreciate the finer things in life. A car that's as much a statement of success as it is a means of transportation. Step inside the Wraith's cabin, and you'll be enveloped in a world of leather, wood, and chrome. The seats are like armchairs, the carpets are plush enough to lose your shoes in, and the sound system is better than most concert halls.
Under the hood, you'll find a monstrous V12 engine that's as smooth as silk, but you'll barely even notice it's there thanks to the Wraith's exceptional sound insulation. The Rolls-Royce Wraith is a car for those who want to travel in absolute comfort and style. And now, we come to the end of our journey with a true icon, a car that needs no introduction, the Ferrari F40. This, my friends, is the car that Enzo Ferrari himself declared to be the ultimate expression of his company's philosophy.
It's a raw, uncompromising machine that's as exhilarating to drive today as it was when it was first released in 1987. The F40 is all about performance. It's powered by a twin-turbocharged V8 engine that's mounted behind the driver, and it sends all of its power to the rear wheels. But the F40 isn't just about brute force, it's also incredibly light and agile. It's a car that feels alive in your hands, a car that demands to be driven hard.
The Ferrari F40 is a legend, a car that will forever be remembered as one of the greatest supercars of all time. Well, there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 most beautiful and flashy supercars has come to an end. From the hybrid hypercar royalty of the LaFerrari to the timeless elegance of the Aston Martin DB11, we've covered it all. Remember, these are more than just cars. They're rolling works of art, engineering marvels that push the boundaries of what's possible. They're the stuff that dreams are made of, and we've only just scratched the surface. So if you enjoyed this automotive adventure, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more petrol-powered content, and let me know in the comments which one of these beauties you'd most like to take for a spin. Until next time, keep it rubber side down.